Good afternoon. Please be standing for our opening hymn, Cover Me, Lord. Thank you very much. Our opening prayer this afternoon is, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done as earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive thee that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, and deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Please be seated. We are gathered here today to celebrate the life of Harold Smith, more affectionately known as Harry. Though it is a time of mourning, it is also a time of celebration. We do this through his children and his grandchildren, who will continue to live through him. I stand before you to thank you for coming today to comfort the family and listen and share anecdotes of Harry's life. Could we please stand for our song, Cover Me, Lord? Thank you, and once again be seated. So, after discussions with the family, with his children, and a few of his friends, like Franco, I've been able to come together with some stuff to talk about Harry's life. And what we came up with was Harry had a deep passion for deep sea fishing. And with his best mate Franco, when time allowed, these two would be often found on their boat trying to exercise their recreational hobby, finding comfort in the sense of the deep blue sea and the competition with any beast that should attach to their lines. Harry was an expert in his field and had won many awards attesting to his angling expertise. Harry was very popular at his local fishing club and could be found helping in various roles within the club. It was also a known fact that when Harry and Franco enjoyed a few beers or brews, it was interesting how their catch of the day got bigger and bigger. Or the one that got away was the size of a whale. Stories they loved to share with one another. After the loss of his wife 5 years ago, Harry's main passion, though, was the love of his children. Daughter Tempest, Adrian, Christian, and Eric, all good Viking names, and grandchildren Zale, Dylan, Kai, and Fletcher. Harry made sure that regular contact and get-togethers happened regularly. Through his children and grandchildren, Harry's legacy will continue, and stories will be shared by many that knew him and passed on to future generations. Harry is at peace now, and is finally at rest with his wife. Therefore, we bid Harry farewell, and will remember him and hold him close in our hearts and in our thoughts. And at this time, I'd like to call on one of his children, Adrian, to come up here and speak on behalf of the family. Thank you. Thank you, Adrian. Now we'd also like to call up his best friend, his fishing buddy, his fishing best friend, Franco, to come up and share a few of these stories that I've just alluded to in regards to Harry, and I'm sure he's got a few to tell. Thank you, Franco. Thank you, Franco. At this stage, you'll see the family's managed to put a few photos, a collage together in regards to Harry and his wife. And so at this time, we're going to show it for the audience, everyone that's here today, so that they may see it as well. And we'll be playing it to the tune of Ed Sheeran, Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. And our final reading, one at rest. Think of me as one at rest. For me you should not weep. I have no pain, no troubled thoughts, for I am just asleep. The living, thinking me that was, is now forever still. And life goes on without me. Now, as time forever will. If your heart is heavy, now because I've gone away, dwell not long upon it, friend, for none of us can stay. Those of you who like me, I sincerely thank you all. And those of you who love me, I thank you most of all. For in my fleeting lifespan, as time went rushing by, I found some time to hesitate, to laugh, to love, to cry. Matters it now if time began, if time we ever cease. I was here, I used it all, and now I am at peace. And just at this time, we'll have a closing prayer and do the committal for Harry. And Harry's family sincerely thank you all for your love and support and attendance here today, and would like each and every one of you to join us for refreshments at the BBRSL Club. Thank you very much. So, closing prayer. And once again, the committal for Harry's mother. Thank you, one and all.